Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife, how'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I... It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
So what happened next?
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew. she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
You're a horrible person because of it.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
I'll explain.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
It just
It
does.
dies. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Yeah, I plan on doing that.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Let's do it.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it
This part's
tonight.
already long enough. So, why not make it a little longer?
Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Finish up this
Get
part of the
word
story.
to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A few hours later.
A bit further. Follow me.
Gotta read the beast here to learn more about botchlings. Right, they're weak to oil and science. Axie, gotta use Axie.
Name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Keep moving.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
What? Okay, looks like we're gonna...
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes guaranteed,
What?
it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets very restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
Alright, let's go save this zombie baby.
Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Words cannot describe how disgusting that thing is. Oh, that's even worse. I just want this part of the game to just end right now.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
There are a lot of wraiths. It's a good thing they don't do that much damage to me, but they... oh, them being in a group might... yeah, this might be a bit of a problem. How many of these things are you? Is that the last one?
Like a daft eel. Worked. Pissed, take me. It's writhing something fierce. Oh. Quiet now.
Alright, let's keep moving.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it.
There are a lot of wraiths. It's a good thing they don't do that much damage to me, but they... oh, them being in a group might... yeah, this might be a bit of a problem. How many of these things are you? Is that the last one?
Like a daft eel. Worked. It stopped.
Congratulations, it's not gonna kill you.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
I don't care. Okay, good. We're not gonna have to kill any more wraiths at the moment.
sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Oh, that's sad.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this.
This is my job now.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Alright, so what, do I just meditate for 24 hours? Oh, waited 24 hours.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will.
Oh, looks like I didn't have to meditate for 24 hours. Oh well.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
So it's still
Lead me to those
disgusting,
bound
but
to
at
my
least it's
blood.
not deadly.
Drinks enough for a whole platoon.
And this thing is moving fast. Wait, I need you to prepare some stuff for me.
Need some armor.
Can you repair any of my stuff? Okay, to repair all, it's gonna take more money than I currently have. Well, I need this repaired. This repaired. Alright, is there any armor I can craft? Actually, is there anything I can improve? That can't be improved. This can be improved. And it has a 15% chance of poison. Ooh. And bonus experience. So for this I need leather straps and an iron ingot. Can I make an iron ingot? No, I can't. I'll see ya.
So,
I need to find a blacksmith. If I were a blacksmith, where would I be? If I were an armorer, where would I be, actually? Oh well. Sure, I'll figure it out eventually.
Fucking shit! Ooh.
So, how's everyone's day going? It's going fine. Just following, this ghost baby zombie thing. Can't touch me. Oh, that was easy. I didn't bother collecting the stuff.
sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Hold on, thing. Oh, what are these? Oh, wait. Oh, I know what these are. We fought them earlier. Of course, neither of them drop a lesser blue mutagen. Sigh. I hope I level up from this. After this, we are gonna go do a boss fight.
Necrophages had a field day.
Oh, what? No!
Should examine that horse carcass.
Why does everything have to be discussed? Why is that floating? Why is that floating? Okay, that thing just decided to walk across the screen. I really hope they can't tag me during this.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
I can hear him in the background.
Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Yeah, you can see him walking around. It's just showing in the background there. It appears as though I've made peace with the necrophages.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Day 3. They still do not realize I am not one of them.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on.
Day 30, they realize I am not one of them. Let's try to explode. No. Alright, let's keep moving. Where are those bars next to my stamina? I'm fighting everything I come across. I want to hurry up and level up. Gonna lure me here? They were in this house.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Her son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where is the Baron's wife? Just tell me.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
We're like this. I I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
That does not sound good. Tell me about the marks.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
What happened next?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why did you help them?
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
By the debt, owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it, brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come, a time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Well, thanks for all your help, but I'm gonna leave.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
Probably
Do
not.
what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Be free, zombie baby. Yes, we leveled up. But what am I gonna...